Hey guys, Dissemble here. Here's this Priest Helpful Tips video. I know I haven't made a video in a very long time, but I decided since we have a power outage, I'd finish up recording and finish up editing this video and everything. So here you guys go. So this is pretty much with my mage that I run RMP with. We're just starting off. We were doing twos. We're just doing it for the fun, and I thought, you know what, I might as well use this footage to actually uh, help you guys out and learn like what to do and what not to do. So he trades me his food and everything. So just to make sure that I always have food, you guys should always have food no matter what, regardless, even if a mage gives you food. So at the very start of the match, there's nothing really going on. We're kind of just waiting to figure out who we're going to sit on. So it's a priest and DK team, and so pretty much what my mage is going to do is he's going to go in Viz, and then he's going to go in to try and get some initial bursts off. So he starts sitting the Death Knight, and he has the Death Knight in a full deep freeze. The DK trinkets that, so he starts going in and starts putting out a little bit more pressure since we got them to at least blow one of their cooldowns. Now, the DK has AMS up, so he's just running away from the DK, not trying to pump any DPS in. I go in for a fear right there, and that was a really nice fear because that puts off pressure for me and my mage. So now he got his, we got the mage in the Ring of Frost, and now the priest just had to blow 2 global cooldowns, which he used pain suppression and he used his trinket. So from here, we're starting to feel like we have more control of the match and everything. I don't have, I still have a lot of cooldowns up. I still have my trinket up and everything, and so we're pretty much just going through this match, and we actually have way more control than they do. So, as you see, the priest tries to get off mana burns and everything. I call it out for my priest, so my priest for my mage. So my mage starts sitting the priest to put out initial burst. Now, the DK is sitting me, and he's putting out somewhat pressure, but not a whole lot of pressure. So when you usually get sit by Death Knights, you want to try and save your cooldowns and save them for the right time. So when he starts sitting you hard, you want to be able to do it. Now, I did a double fear there to take off initial burst, so I can sit there and mana burn the priest. Now, the priest is getting low on mana, and my mage is still sitting him. The Death Knight is still sitting on me, and we still have major control over this match and everything. So I'm still getting off mana burns on the priest, while the priest is still just trying to kite around. The DK is trying to peel for my frost mage, but my mage is putting out way too much burst for the mage and priest to even do anything. So I go in for a fear right there to so my mage can switch, will hard switch back over to the Death Knight. So as you go through, so pretty much as of right now, my mage is getting mana. I'm cutting the Death Knight around. I'm putting dots on him, trying to make sure that him and the priest aren't drinking. So pretty much, we still have control over this match. I still haven't blown a lot of my cooldowns yet. This Death Knight's not putting out too much pressure. I'm not really too worried about what's going on this match. So I call up for a poly on the Death Knight just to take off a little bit of damage for me so I can free cast and everything. And the main thing that everybody who is a healer, you guys want to make sure that you guys are always juking heals. Juking heals is the main thing. If you get kicked and you're really low, you do not, like, that's the main thing that you don't want to do is get kicked while there's a lot of pressure going out. So my mage is still sitting the priest. The priest is just cutting around, kind of playing really stupid. Honestly, I know people like to kite around in matches and everything. Yeah, you're good, but it's just, there's a lot of times where it's unnecessary. But as you see, I'm dispelling the priest, making sure that he doesn't have anything on him. I'm honestly not sure what my mage is doing around here. He's just kind of toying with them. A lot of these matches that we do in twos aren't very serious. We kind of like to play around with teams and stuff. We like to sit here and kind of make fun of them and just kind of do our own little thing and kind of play stupid. I mean, it's twos. We're not really too serious about it. I mean, yeah, I think there is a part in here where I had to, like, I almost screwed up. But my mage is pumping a lot of damage. And see, as you see, the priest went and paints up the DK, but didn't paint up himself, which kind of screwed him over because my Frost Mage started putting out a lot of initial damage and a lot of initial burst on the DK and the mage the priest at the same time. So what was happening is the priest was trying to blow cooldowns, and I either think he messed up on his paint sup, but we have the kill right here, I believe. And for me, being a retard that I am, I didn't put out my pet in time to put out some burst, so I actually don't think we get the kill until a little bit later. But the Death Knight's actually trying to peel for my mage, while my mage is still trying to get this priest down. So I'm running around making sure that I'm dispelling my mage and everything, making sure that he's not getting silenced. I put out a fear right there to make sure that the priest doesn't get out into like the pillar area. Yet he still gets beyond the pillar. He gets off a heal. Now the Death Knight's starting to pump a little bit more DPS in my mage. So my mage isn't able to go in for the kill. So as I said before, we didn't get the kill there. I thought we were going to, but I guess not. So the priest is drinking right now. My mage is peeling. I'm going in for him. You always want to save him for when you can actually get away from any DPS and while your DPS is getting targeted. Although it's very, very bad to go in for him when you're LOSing any of your DPS, because that leaves them vulnerable to DPS. So the match is still continuing on. I get a fear off on the DK. The priest isn't able to dispel him because the priest is getting too much pressure taken from my mage. So I'm able to go back and just sit back and kind of heal and make sure that my priest or my mage is dispelled and everything. And to us right now, this match is still looking good. We still have control. I'm actually sitting here drinking because my mage is not even getting hit. So I'm going to try and make sure that I have way more control over the match than they do. So I mount up and everything. I get on my mount. I go to help out my mage. I go in for a double fear. Both of their trinkets aren't up. The Death Knight Lichborn's out of that. The priest has no outs out of that. So we're still looking really well. Like, we're still looking like we have this match in the bag. So pretty much our mage, pretty much, I don't understand why he hasn't gotten the kill yet. I was screaming at him over Skype. I'm like, come on, we need to do this. This is ridiculous. Like, we need to stop toying with them. So I get a double fear right there. I don't know how the mage gets out, or the priest gets out, but the priest is going to die right, it looks right about... Oh no, I forgot. Our mage doesn't fucking get the kill again. But it pretty much in twos. It's all about timing everything, making sure that you have everything right. See, we're not gonna get the kill here because because my mage is stupid and lets him get off a pain sup. But I don't know. Everything about twos is pretty much just timing your cooldowns right, and there we go. We have a dead priest. But throughout everything, I mean, we could have played a lot better, but as I said before, we like to joke around sometimes, and this happened to be one of the joking around matches. So pretty much, if you time your cooldowns right with anything as a priest, you should be good to go. You should be golden. I wasn't DPSing. I should have been, but yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'm going to try and release a little bit more commentary for videos and stuff like that, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like and favorite and subscribe. And I know I haven't been making videos, but I'm going to be making videos a lot more. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the match.